worked our way to the Hydrolite heat to watch. Crosby is going to watch his big brother now. It's Griffin Colapinto's turn, representing the United States, and Mateus Herdy representing Florianopolis, Brazil.
Make rate where he really can rely on that. And then Mateus, he's actually going to reposition on this as well. So drifts the fins up and into a second vertical section. You can see a little bit too far on the heel edge rail. And they actually finished that event over at D-Bar. They didn't get to surf snapper too often. So this is the first time we're really seeing Mateus at pumping snapper in a jersey right now, and he's up and riding.
Mateus Herdy off the bottom, big punch off the top. He has priority, and he will just basically block Herdy from the rest of that wave. So priority will switch right back to, is able to take Mateus off the wave and now control the lineup with priority. He's going to use it right away. Setting up this first turn, throws down the arc, last year's world runner-up. Just trying to find the pace at the start of this wave. He's into this wave because he's hoping for it to double up. There's the lip line. Nice snap, one of the best styles in the world. Wanted to change gears for the fin throw.
Going just maybe 5-10 meters out a little bit further. The sweep does start to die off out there. Still some beautiful surfing on this wave. I mean, Griff, he's so fast, he's so sharp. The way he uses his rails is some of the best that we've ever seen in the world. I love that he's going for these progressive turns here. He's just got that flair. So Mateus, he's already out the back and on another wave.
And just tracking into a wave with some size on it. You can see his speed just with that stretched out carve. Now he'll pace and wait for this thing to grow and double up. Throws a little hook. Wall starting to show itself. The Brazilian starting to identify the lip off the top there. Springing into a nice wedge. Another weightless float for Mateus. And he'll step off. You can even see when it's pumping, it's not the easiest read. A couple sections look a little sticky just to get going, almost like you're going uphill. But he jumped in front of the wedge at the right time because he was not holding back. Let's take a look, Jesse.
Something really interesting about these sets that push a little bit wider is they actually do taper at the start, and you really have to wait for that little marley bank for it to start to stand up, and you can really start to get to work from here. You can see Mateus really biding his time, patiently waiting for this one to bowl up as it does. This is where he starts to get some work done. I love the fact that he pushes a little bit harder, tweaks those fins out on that first turn. You can see that second turn was a bit of a speed float down the line, had a lot of trajectory behind it.
Griffin's on a wave right now, nice pockety one. But yeah, it's a lot of swell, a lot of water, and if you get the right one, it's pretty amazing looking.
Griff's been in just amazing form. Made the final series last year, staring at a world title. You know, it's going to come. Let's talk about his boards. What's he on?
He is actually on a pretty unique board. It wasn't boards we were planning on using for competition. He's actually riding a replica of a board from 1996, believe it or not.
Most loving surfing and creating the best boards on the planet. As we check out a very important replay, things just got very interesting, Jesse.
This is a really good wave from Mateus, just absolutely capitalizing on those sections we spoke about on that last wave. Maybe surfing a little bit too down the line. Guess what? Scrubbed it up on this one. Just surfing so tight in the pocket. So much variety on this wave too. And now watch it start to bowl up through this little Marley section. This turn here from Mateus, free falls out of the lip line. You can see the fins completely disengaged from the wave. Just love the bottom turn, the speed he comes into it with. There's those fins completely out of the wave, and his feet so well to maintain just the balance over his board. Griffin, though, on the answer back.
He needs a big answer. Couple of hooks on the open wall for last year's runner-up in the world. Deep off the bottom and leaning into a stylish snap, pushing the fins to drift it again. Different types of lines, too, to get to the lip there. Now Griffin springing into a tail drift. Getting vertical on the climb. Still some open water to throw that carve in the pocket. Griff now hitting the oncoming section, and he is electric with that finish. Well played, well paced. Griffin turning in his best to answer to Mateus.
Much volumes for them right now. Let's take a look at this Bonsoy replay. Foamy looking face at the start here, but there was really good potential for a bowl down the line. Griff, great wave selection, just drawing out carves at the start here. now starts pushing harder. This board, I love that, you know, it's a replica of an old model and it's looking incredible. This turn here, I love. Look how fun and free and drifty that was, just utilizing the entire wave face. Now patiently waits, buys his time, unleashes on a really nice looking bold back section here for Griff. And again, just patient. He didn't try and outsurf this wave or overcook it or overpush it. Just surfed exactly what it needed to be, match the pace of the wave. So, oh no, his tail is drifting round. Is he going to retain it? And now Mateus going crazy.
Goodness gracious, we've got a heat on our hands. These guys are going for broke. This is the moment they dreamed about as kids, being at the Superbank. It's pumping. There's just two guys out going blow for blow. Let's catch up with Jake Marshall with Vaughn.
Thanks, Joey. We're seeing a ride up on the board here, Jake. You want to take us through it?
We got Griffin up and riding. A little bit of an out to sea one, but maybe it'll double up right here. It's kind of just, he's over it, kicks out, not a nug.
Owning this lineup, we'll watch Griffin first.
Griff on a smaller looking wave. You can see he buries the rail a little bit and he's pushing so hard, which is good signs for Griff. Comes through here, it's going to have a nice deep bowl back towards him. Love the air reverse here from Griff, lands super far up the nose. This, however, really caught my eye. I watched this from over my shoulder. Mateus, look at this wave selection. This completely bowling back towards him. Two massive Rios in the pocket here. His board looking so loose under his feet. Floats this section. Now it starts to drain out. Mateus tucks in for the barrel through Little Marley here. Lays over the rail for another time into a finishing section. Look at him look back to the beach. He knew that felt good.
Now he knows he's going to be here all the way through the Pipe Masters in December. I see the score. Lock in as excellence for Mateus as he's up and out again. His uncle, M.Herdy, was on tour in the past. He used to wear his leash on his front foot. And it was an emotional celebration at Newcastle. And this is why the whole world wanted to see him make his rookie debut. He's up now. Taps that first section. Big climb opportunity. You can see the Julian Wilson comparisons with his style and approach. Lays into a beautiful hook off the top. Chunky whitewater section. He goes over the top of it. Punches out the fins in a reverse on that JS. Finds a nice fun section as well, but then just goes over the handlebars. His coach, Leandro Dora. Penguin, great photographer there. Luana Silva, all part of that camp.
That next number for Mateus, but just really quick surfing and taking advantage, using his full leverage to set up those top turns, starting with those long bottom turns for Mateus.
Griffin trying to keep a Colapinto in the contest. It's coming down to this wave. Needs a 7.51. Throws the arc to start. He needs this thing to grow and to double up with some size. Had to take it with the time on the clock. Now finding the lip line, tail chuck, reverse. He has completed it. An explosive move, needs more. Another throw tail reverse to combo it up. Trying to surf these sections up because he doesn't have the wall. Showing off his ability. He's feeling good about it. Chasing a 7.51. Mateus moves on to take on Jake Marshall in the next round.
Mateus found another gear in that he looks really comfortable. And if he can keep building from this momentum that he's found, this confidence that he's found in this last 35 minutes, he can easily go really deep in the draw.
Oh, what a heat, Mateus. Well done, mate. That is a huge result and a massive boil over. And you really went into that thing with a lot of intent. You threw everything at it, took any opportunity that came your way and ripped the living daylights out of the joint.
I knew Griffin is so early. I knew I knew it was going to be a really hard heat. And I spoke to everyone around me and they just told me to try your best and don't hold back. And to be honest, in the beginning, I was kind of trying to figure out the lineup because it's so different from yesterday already. It changes so much with the current as well. And but yeah, Griffin, I look up to him so much, and I knew it would be a really hard heat. And when he got the 7.83, I'm like, oh, damn it, I had to surf my best now. And then thank God that wave came, and I knew exactly what I was looking for. Was those like not big set sways or those medium ones, and I stoked I got it.
Yeah, one of the benefits of having an opponent like Griffin is you have to go into it with full attack mode. It almost frees you up to do that. And even though you didn't make a few turns, there was a massive blow tail that you just went straight down over the falls and into the trough on.
Wow.
But it felt like it was always going to go your way, kind of. Like you just had such a good rhythm. And I think the attack was that part of the game plan, something you and Julian and Leandro talked about?
Yeah. So I spoke to Leandro before my heat about that air that I tried at the back. I was like, oh, this looks like Mexico, like 2021. And Jesse Mendez and I were working together in that event, and we already planned that. And I told him about it, like, oh, if I don't have priority or, I know I have to go big against Griffin. So, it just gave me a deja vu. I unfortunately didn't land it, but it was pretty similar approach, and the wave was really similar. So I'm gonna try to do it again. I almost landed, but the wave was so hard. It's something in my game that I wish I made that to, but now everyone knows about it.
Oh, you'll get another chance, mate. That's the great thing. A great result for you in the context of the year, and best of all, you'll get another heat out here at Empty Snapper to yourself.
Yeah, I just want, my first go, I told Leandro, I want to get out of that round one. Yeah. And I want to get one of those big dogs that voted for that round one. I want them there. It sucks, man. I'm sorry, but that round one, we go against already really gnarly guys, and we're still not even in an event, and I want to get out of that round so bad. And I wish they can have some of the taste that.
You're on the way, man. I love that you want those big dogs too. It's a great attitude to have. Well done. Great result.
Cheers. You.